divided by 2.
Did you said 6 over 9?
Yeah.
Okay, now 2 does not work. It has to
Nope.
work in both. But
Yeah.
but you can now try 3. You can divide both of these by 3.
3 works.
Okay, so you're going to divide both of those by
3.
2 or by 3, yep.
So 3 divided, 6 divided by 3 is 6.
It's 2. 6
It's 2,
divided by 3
sorry.
is 2. Yep.
And 3 divided by
Not 9. You
9
gotta say
divided by 3
yes.
is 3.
Yes. So the order matters, left to right.
Okay.
Okay, let's try another one here. Let's go 7/8 minus 3/8. Could you try this one on your own, please?
Okay. Okay, I got my final answer.
What's your final answer?
2 over 4.
Okay, so you got 4/8 and then you divided the top and bottom by 2.
Yeah.
But notice you can keep dividing by 2. So sometimes you have to keep going. Like sometimes you don't have the full answer.
How do we know it's the full answer?
That's a good question. It comes down to knowing that there's no more numbers that go into the top and the bottom. Okay, so we'll do some examples here to try this to make this better. So let's look at another one here. Let's go 5/16 minus 3/16.
So 2 over 16.
Okay, and then does that reduce?
By 2, yeah.
Okay.
By 2 divided by 2 is 1.
Okay.
And then 8. 1
Good.
over 8.
Good. So notice that this one cannot be reduced further because there's a 1 on the top. That's one reason.
Yeah.
There are others, but let's just keep going here.
Okay.
So now we've been avoiding talking about fractions with unlike denominators.
Unlike.
So these are problems where the bottoms are different. So for example, 1/2 minus 1/4. And this is the situation where the bottoms have to be made the same. Okay. But 2 goes into 4. Okay, so you look from the smaller to the larger.
Okay.
All right, so now how do you go from 2 to 4? What do you multiply 2 by to get to 4?
I think I multiply by 2.
Okay, so we're going to multiply. Sorry, do you have a question?
2 times 2.
Yeah, we're going to multiply both of these numbers by 2.
Oh.
Both the top and the bottom.
Wait.
So this becomes 2 over 4. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And then you bring the other fraction down.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Can we do another one because I was
We
writing it down and
we haven't subtracted yet, so just
Oh,
we have
we
to
haven't
keep
s-
going. Yeah,
oh,
we haven't
okay.
subtracted yet. We're just rewriting the problem.
So we'd have to multiply 1 times 2 or
No. Oh,
okay.
well, no, we're changing the smaller fraction bottom, the 2 into the 4.
Oh, okay.
So now can you subtract these two fractions, 2/4 minus 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the result?
What 1/4.
Yes. Very good. Okay, so let's try another one here. Let me know when you get all this down.
I got it all down.
Okay. So let's do 1/2 minus 1/8. Okay, so again, you want to go from the smaller bottom to the larger.
Okay.
So we want to turn the 2 into an 8. How do we turn the 2 into 8? What do you multiply by to turn the 2 into the 8?
By 4.
By 4. Very good. So you're gonna multiply the top and bottom by 4.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me whenever you're ready, and take your time, red stamp 1 times 4 and 2 times 4.
Okay. So 1 time. Wait, do I just give you my final answer for
Well,
the?
I just want the left. Yeah, I want the left fraction.
Okay. So 1 times 4 is 4, and then
Yes.
2 times 4 is 8.
Very good. Okay. So now you have to subtract.
Okay, so 3/8.
3/8. Good. Okay, so let's look at another problem here. Let's have you try one on your own here. Let's go 1/2 minus 7/16.
Okay.
So try this one on your own, please.
So we don't reduce, right?
This one does not need to be reduced.
Okay.
And the previous one could not be reduced either.
Okay. So okay, so I got my final answer.
Okay, what is your final answer?
1/16.
Very good. Okay, so let's look at a new fraction. Like let's say we want to take 2/3 and subtract 4/9. Okay, so it's not always that it's by 2, right? We want to go from the 3 to the 9. Okay, so how do you go from 3 to 9 by multiply?
We can multiply 3 times 3, which that gives us 9. So we
Yeah, so you're gonna multiply the top and bottom by 3.
3.
So
Wait.
tell me what the left fraction becomes.
Okay. So the left fraction is 6/9.
Okay,
And then I subtract 2/9.
good. Very good. Okay, so let me have you try another problem. Let me have you try this. Let me know when you get this down. I'll have you try one on your own.
Okay. Yeah, I got it all down.
Okay, so here we go. Let's try a new one. Let's say it's 3/4 minus 1/8. I want you to try that one on your own, please.
Okay. Five over 8.
Yes, 5/8. Very good. Okay, let's have you try another here. Let's go 2/3 minus 1/12. Then we'll move on to a new type of subtracting.
Okay. I got my final answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
7/12.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to continue on. This is more unlike denominators, but what the difference is now is that one does not go into the other. So for example, let's say I wanted us to subtract 1/2 minus 1/3. Do you see that 2 cannot go into 3 and 3 cannot go into 2?
Yeah.
And so this means we have to do something different.
Okay.
Okay. And the difference here is that you use the bottom number of the other fraction, and that's what you multiply the other fraction by.
Oh.
I think
So
we've done
that,
we've done a little of this. Go ahead.
So the one on the right, on the bottom right, and we multiply.
Yes. So on the
Okay.
this becomes 3/6 minus times 2 times 2.
So we're supposed to multiply both of them?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I got it all written down. Or am I supposed to answer this one?
So we want to subtract here. So this becomes 1/6. Yeah. Let me know when you get all this down.
I got it all down.
Okay. So let's say we want to do something like 2/3 minus 1/2. Okay. So notice that it doesn't matter like whether the fraction is, one number's 2 or one's 3. You're going to always take that other number and you multiply the other fraction by it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you get new fractions here: 4/6 minus 3/6.
So 1/6.
Okay, so now let's make these a little bit harder here.
Okay.
So let's go 4/5 minus 2/3. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and try this one on your own
Okay.
and let me know what you come up with. I'm going to do a quick search for some more practice problems.
Okay. Okay, I got my final answer.
Okay, what is your final answer?
2/15.
So you have 3/15 minus, I'm sorry, you have 12/15 minus 10/15, which is 2/15. Good. Okay, let's do a couple more.
Okay.
Just trying to find ones we haven't done yet. So here's one, but 1/2 minus 1/9.
Okay. So I do this one on my own?
Yes,
Or?
please. Yeah, go ahead and work this
Okay.
out on your own. If you have questions, of course, please ask.
Okay. Okay, I got my final answer.
Okay, what is your final answer?
7/18.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's do just a couple more here. Let's go 3/4 minus 2/7.
Okay. Okay, I got my final answer.
Okay, what's your answer?
13/28.
Okay, so let me just check that here. So it's definitely 28 on the bottom, 21, and then 28, and you're subtracting 8. So yeah, it becomes 13/28. Very good. All right, well, that'll do it for us for today. So I will see you next week on Monday. And hope you enjoy your rest of your weekend.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Hopefully you
welcome.
have a good day.
Thank you.
Michael's coming in a different computer, by the way.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, Michael, how are you today? Your sister said you guys are going to go see the latest Ant-Man movie. Is that right?
Yeah.
Are you excited to see that?
Yeah.
Did you see the other movies? The other Ant-Man movies?
Yeah.
Great. Well, hopefully this one's really enjoyable. So let's just start with some quick division, and then we'll move into our lesson today. These are just a couple of practice problems to warm up with. So if you could give me the answer to these, I would appreciate it.
5 divided by 45 is 9.
Other way, you gotta say it from left to right, left to right. So it's 45 divided by 5. Can you go ahead and say that out loud, please?
45 divided by 5 is
Good.
9.
Good. Very good. Keep going.
And 5 divided by 10 is 5.
Okay, 50 divided by 10 is 5. Good. Keep going.
And 20 divided by 5 is 4. And 30 divided by 10 is 3.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, so it actually this looks very similar to some problems that we were doing earlier. But that's okay. We're going to talk about these problems here. So the first problem that they're asking you to do, I don't really like how they've presented it here. But let me show it differently. So it's 9 2/5, and you're going to subtract 3 3/5. Okay, so do you have a notebook, pencil, something to write with?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you look at this, we're going to break it down into the following line. Okay. We're actually just going to focus on the 9 for the moment. So just the 9 here. So the 9 can be split up into the following. Let me snip this in. 9 2/5 is really 8 plus 1 plus 2/5. So do you agree that 8 plus 1 gets you back to 9?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, why would we do this? Well, because we can actually convert the 1 into a new fraction. We can convert this 1 into 5/5 because we want to add it to the 2/5. Do you see that? See how we just made the 1 into 5 divided by 5? We always use this bottom over here, whatever this bottom number is. Now, can you add these fractions on the right for me, please?
8 plus 5/5.
We're adding the fractions. We're adding the fractions. They have the same bottoms. So what do you do to the tops?
5 plus 2 is 7.
So this becomes 7/5. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's important. We'll see why in a moment. All right. So let's look at a new problem. Let's say I give you 6 and 7/8. Okay. So we can rewrite this as 6 plus some number. Oops, I'm sorry, we got this wrong. 5 plus some number plus 7/8. What would that number be here in the middle? How do you get back to 6? 5 plus what number gets you back to 6?
1.
1. So we're going to put 1 here. What is the denominator on the right?
8.
8. So we're going to rewrite 1 as 8 divided by 8 plus 7 divided by 8.
Okay.
What does the fractions on the right, what do they add up to?
15
Over?
over 8.
Good. Now, do you understand the process? We're taking this whole number, splitting it apart, making the fraction that's the same as the one on the right, and then adding the fractions together. Let's try one more here. Let's say it's 4 2/3. We're going to write a 3 plus what number? What number goes next to it?
1.
1 plus 2/3. What does the 1 become as a fraction?
4.
No, let's go back and look at the previous problem. What did we turn this 1 into?
8.
8 divided by 8. You have to say the full thing. 8 divided by 8. Why did we use 8?
Because it was next to the fraction.
Because it's the fraction, yeah. So what are we going to turn this 1 into?
The 3.
No, not just a 3. There's more than that. You have to say the full thing. It's not 8. It's 8 divided by 8.
Okay, so 1 divided by 8.
Nope, we use this number on the right.
1 divided by
3 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3. So see how this 1 becomes the 3 divided by 3, and we use, let me color code it here, maybe that will help. We use these 3s. That's why it's 3. Okay, now I want you to add the fractions on the right there. What do these two fractions add up to?
6.
Nope.
The top or the bottom?
Well, let's look at the previous problem. What did we do in the previous problem here? How did we get 15 over 8? You add the top, and what do you do to the bottom?
Keep them the same.
Keep it the same. This one's no different. Add the top, keep the same.
5.
Anything else?
5 over 3.
Good. You got to give me the complete answer, 5 over 3. All right, let's do another one here. Let's go 4 and 5/6. Okay. What are we going to break the 4 into?
A3.
Okay, anything else?
And plus 1.
Plus 5/6, good. Now this 6 over here on the right tells you what to turn the 1 into. What does the 1 turn into?
1 divided by 6.
Let's go back and look at the previous problem. Was there a 1 here?
No.
The same number on the top and the bottom. Okay, so this 1 becomes a 6 divided by 6. And we use the 6 as the top and bottom number. Okay. What do these fractions on the right add up to?
11.
Anything else?
11 over 6.
Good. Okay. Let's try another one here. Let's go 7 and 12 over 13. Okay.
Okay.
What does the 7 get broken up into?
6 plus 1.
Plus 1, plus 12 over 13. Now, what does this 1 become?
7.
Okay, let's go back and look at the previous problem. What did the 1 become in the previous problem?
A 6.
Not just 6.
6 over 6.
Yes, and why was it 6? Why wasn't it 10?
Because it was a fraction.
But why? Why 6? Why not 8 divided by 8 or 10 divided by 10?
Because of 6.
Because there's a 6 on the bottom over here under the 5. So you use this number on the right to determine the fraction. So which number do you use to determine the fraction?
13 over 13.
Good. Good. That's right. Okay, so now I want you to add these fractions together and give me the final answer.
Okay. 15.
Is this your final answer?
15 over 13.
Okay, so how did you come up with 15? What did you add?
13 plus 12.
Okay. Did you write them out vertically like this?
No.
Why don't you do that and add them up for me? Let me know what you come up with.
$25.
Yes. And then what do you do with this 6?
Bring it down and make it a 6.
Okay. All right, you ready to try one on your own?
No.
Well, you've got to. We're at a point where you have to try one on your own here. Okay. Have you been writing this down the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, well then look, I want you to spend a moment here, minute or two looking at this problem, looking at your notes. It's not as difficult as the last one, last few, and see what you come up with.
Do I add for the side?
Well, tell me what you've done so far. What did you do first?
I did 2 plus 1 plus
That's
1 over 5.
that's good. That's really good. Okay. Now the next step is to break apart this 1. What does this 1 become?
A 5
Okay,
over 5.
very good. And then you bring the other numbers down. Okay, what do these fractions add up to?
6/5.
Yes. Very good. So this can be written as 2 and 6/5 is 5 like that. Okay, let's have you try another one here. Let's go 7 and 3/8. Okay, have you try one more and then we'll talk about why we were doing this by actually doing a subtraction problem. Maybe.
Okay, I got my answer.
Okay,
Down.
what is your answer?
6/11/8.
Perfect. Really good. Okay, so here is a practice problem for you to do. This comes from your assignment, and it's actually really similar to the one we just did. So we'll take a look at this. But go ahead and work this one out, and let me know what you come up with.
Okay. Okay, I got my answer.
Okay, which one is it? A, B, C, or D?
D. I mean C.
Which one is it? C or D? Which one?
C.
Yes, very good. Okay, now the reason we're doing this is so that you can subtract fractions. So let's talk about why you would do this. All right, so let's say you wanted to subtract these two numbers, okay? And you should notice that the 2 is smaller than the 3. Do you see that the 2 is smaller than 3? So you have to break this 5 into 6 apart like we've been doing. So can you break that apart for us?
Okay. Do I say it out loud or
Just work on it. Give me the final answer.
Okay, I got it down. The entire answer.
Okay, did you get 4 and 8/6?
Yeah.
Great. So here's why we did that, because it's 4 and 8/6, or 4 plus 8/6 minus 3/6. And you can subtract these fractions now.
Okay.
What do these fractions subtract to?
5/6.
Very good. And this is your final answer, 4 and 5/6.
Okay.
Right. So this will be our last problem. It's the same thing that we just did. You got to break apart the left one. Actually, I'm sorry. Let me, that's not what I want us to do. I want us to do a 10 and 1/4 minus 2/4. So I want you to first break apart this number here for me.
Okay.
What did you get for 10 and 1/4?
10 and 1/4. 5/4.
9 and 5/4, or 9 plus 5/4,
Okay.
minus 2/4. So can you subtract those for me, please?
Okay. 9 plus 2. Wait, no. 9 plus
You're just subtracting, Michael. 5 minus 2.
5 minus 2 is 3. And then over 4.
Perfect. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us today, Michael. Thank you so much for letting me help you today. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Bye now.
Bye.